Okay.
So why is he giving you this hypothetical?
Listen. Between me and you, I asked him. I said that's like me asking you, "Are you going to shoot Lang on behalf of GG?" And he said, "I would shoot Lang." And I said, "There's no way you're going to shoot Lang." And I said, "I'm not talking about SBS. I'm talking about actually shooting." He said, "I was actually going to shoot Lang in the head 2 days ago." That's what he told me.
What?
And I'm like, I just don't believe it. Like, I don't believe it. But then he reassured me that he was going to shoot Lang and he would shoot Lang on behalf of GG. And I'm just like,
what?
I don't believe it. But like, he's either telling the truth or he's lying to me. I don't know what it is. Point is
he testing?
That, is he testing?
Is this a test? Is he trying to test you to see if that information leaks?
Well, it doesn't matter because the next day I was already in the middle of talking to Larry.
I don't like hearing that. Okay, continue. Sorry, one more time.
Earlier yesterday evening, I was talking to Larry. This is, day after all that talk happened. And I was basically going to tell Larry, because Larry's one of the people that I go back with the most in the city, and tell Larry my plans to leave the gang because I obviously can't give them my all because I'm not going to shoot Redline. I'd already sold my apartment the night before, my GG apartment that's behind the gas station. And I'm going to pull out. I'm basically going to leave. And as I'm talking to Larry, Turk pulls up. Larry and Turk put me in a car. They took me down to the docks. Turk starts yelling at me, gaslighting me, telling me all kinds of stuff that I didn't do anything for the gang. So I yell back at Turk and tell him, all the stuff I have done for the gang. I mean, they haven't really done anything for me, technically. Like I basically gave $250,000 of my own money to the gang. I gave Larry a truck. I mean, I it's like, I took no cuts from any jobs. Like, and then they do that. And they took me to the docks, shot me and said they're done with me and I'm dead. I'm dead to him. And then Larry took me to the hospital later that, they came back and took me to the hospital because I wouldn't shoot Redline. In a hypothetical question, I wouldn't shoot Tony and Goofy.
What the? I'm so sorry. I got stunlocked by so many small things you said there. I mean, they're not small. The fact that Marty said and he reassured you that he would shoot Buddha, that's... You don't understand. Anyone that even thinks about shooting Buddha, I would put them down into the grave so deep into the earth they wouldn't be found.
That's why I said that has to be between me and you because I like he said that, but I only said that because you said that he wouldn't shoot Tony, and it's the fact that I don't know what he would do. Like I don't know what he would do for GG. Like he said he would do it. I personally, I don't know. Like I don't think he would, but maybe he would. I don't know. I basically told him, I said, it's just something that's never going to happen. Why would you even put that hypothetical out there? Like, why would you make me choose? Why would you make me choose between GG? What do they want me to say? Oh yeah. Hey, I'll shoot Tony. I'll shoot Goofy. I'll shoot Ray. I'll shoot whoever else is in Redline, Mickey, Milo, everybody, like Marlo, you want me to blast everybody on behalf of GG? Like, I'm not going to do that.
I don't understand why this is even a conversation that's happening. Why a hypothetical? Why is he saying something like that? I thought there was a relationship between Marty and Buddha that was close that I didn't think he would betray. And just hearing this...
Yeah, I mean, that was my rebuttal to him. I said, that's like me asking you to go against Lang. And then he said he would. And I'm not trying to stir stuff between Marty and Lang. I'm not going around doing that. I'm literally just saying, this is the conversation that happened, and you're Redline, so you're kind of part of this in a sense because I told him I wouldn't. Like it's kind of like Buddha telling you, hey, so someone, I don't know, it's putting you in a position. Are you going to shoot Redline or for Rust? I mean, it's like that makes no sense. Why would Redline shoot?
I understand. Listen, I get it. The hypothetical is there. Sorry, I might be hyper focusing on this.
The Lang thing.
You don't understand. There's only a few people in the city that I would do anything for. Buddha is one of those people. If anyone even threatened that, you understand me? Like, it's just the type of thing that it spins my world around. I just, especially someone who considers themselves a friend of the person I care about, I can't even stand for that. But Dougie, what about your situation? So they shot you.
Yeah.
What you're not in GG anymore?
No, I'm not on the. I mean, I'm not on the app. Nothing. I basically They shot me. I was in the hospital kind of overnight a little bit, and got out this morning. I'm kind of just chilling, laying low, recovering a little bit, and yeah, no, I'm just kind of just going back to. I'm like I'm fine. I'm fine. It just it's the whole situation is a clusterfuck, and it all spawned because I went to backup Redline, Milo, who's Redline, and then Milo, for whatever reason, took it upon himself to tell Marty that it happened, even though me, Milo, and McGregor said that it would be, no one's saying anything, and if anything, McGregor would tell you, and I would tell Marty. You know what I'm saying? Like we would go to our own gangs to tell them, so it's just the whole thing is, I don't know. I'm sick to my stomach of the whole thing. I'm sick to my stomach at GG for putting that hypothetical on me and forcing me into like Turk tried to gaslight me, like completely.
What did he say to you?
You don't do anything for the gang. You've done nothing. You're not gonna, like, just all kinds of stuff about, like, that how he would die for the gang and he would kill his own mom for the gang and everything else, and that I'm like a bitch for not wanting to kill Redline for the, like, it's like, okay, like, and I tried to tell him all that that he's full of it, basically. That it's like, if anything, GG has done nothing but profit off of me because I've given them, like, they've drained me of so much, and I've really gotten nothing back from them. You know what I'm saying? And then right? They turn on me when I say I won't shoot Redline. So it's like, all right. Okay. But I'll be honest with you, Ray. I was already talking with Goofy like 2 days ago about possibly wanting to leave the gang just because it wasn't fitting, So it just, it all turned into this. So it is what it is.
I don't even, Dougie, there's so many pieces to break down during this conversation. I don't even know where to start. It's kind of hitting me when I'm already so, like, awake for so long. Yeah, no,
I know. I was genuinely calling you to give you an A+ boost because I know you and your boys are around. Like, I gave you that plus boost like a week ago. I'm not going to do the boost, obviously, so I was going to send along. That was genuinely what I was calling for.
I understand.
And for the record, I don't think Marty is gonna hunt Lang or do anything to Lang. I don't think he's gonna hurt Lang. Like, I think he was telling me that just because he has to politically for his gang. But I think if it came down to it, I don't think he would shoot Lang. Just like he knows I'm not gonna shoot Tony and Goofy or you or any, like it's the only way.
Dougie, the fact that he said that and reassured you of it, I don't give a fuck if he means it or not. You don't understand. Like, I love Marty, but Buddha, I love that man to the deepest part of my heart. You understand me? I don't. It doesn't matter. You don't do that. You don't fucking. You don't say the shit. You don't even think about saying this shit, and you definitely don't say that to your gang. And this whole hypothetical about would you shoot Redline? Would you shoot other members of my family? Well, he's threatening to shoot fucking Tony. It's the same shit.
He's not threatening, but he's just he's putting weird hypotheticals out there. He's testing my loyalty, seeing if I would betray the people that gave me, like, my family, basically. Like, Redline's my family, and he's basically asking me if I would betray them for GG, which is like my other, like, what it's like to have two families, and one family, like, Redline would never ask me to betray GG and turn, it's like, but then for GG to ask me to betray, basically, in a hypothetical, it's just so dumb. Like, it is what it is,
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. That's what it is. So, I mean, if you, like I said, I'm telling you specifically, that's why I'm not going to tell McGregor all this, because it's more on the line of, like, I can tell you because you're Redline, so you can kind of get the tea on this, because Redline's really the only group I'm involved in now. So, but if you can, just, I am not trying to go around town spreading any business of GG, anything that, that's not me. I'm out here doing my own, I'm minding my own business. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. Trust me.